How you guys doing? In reference to the information of the night that my mother and I got shot in Beverly Hills at my mother and father's mansions, because both my mother and father's mansions are, I'm the owner of both mansions, or both sides of my mother and father's estates. Satellite man's hit me in the throat. And the satellite man's been hitting me in the teeth. And they were hitting me in the teeth. They were hitting me in the jaw, trying to make me grind, and trying to make my teeth, they're messing with my jaws. But anyways, in reference to the night that my mother had gotten shot, and when I had gotten shot, when the criminals had entered into my mother and father's property where my mother and I was at, and my mother had gotten shot, the Beverly Hills Police Department needs to make a video about that. And the home surveillance video that's in the house, there is supposed to be videotapes of the break-in of those people that broke into the house and they shot my mother and they shot me back in 1993 or something. Is that, you guys have that on record? We need a video on that, on the information of what these people did. But just a second ago, I was watching a video about had the guy from Cabin Boy, and the other guy was making a little video, and he made like a scream in the video, like a funny scream, like you ever seen, like like funny jokes kind of scream, but in reference to comedy movies. But the satellite controller had communicated at the time, just a few seconds ago, or a couple minutes ago, and said that's what he said, that my mother sounded like when he shot me and my mother in Beverly Hills. When he shot my mother in the face, these criminals that I'd been shot in the face too before, and the Beverly Hills Police Department needs to do a YouTube video about it. And that satellite controller is one of the people that murdered my parents and one of the people that's injured me before. And all the incidents of all these people that have tried to attack me out in public, or they've tried to shoot me and they've tried to injure me, these people are thieves. My parents did not owe them nothing. I don't owe these people nothing. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates. But, these people, they're the satellite controllers, and some of them was definitely involved in the murder of my parents. And they were definitely involved in the murder attempts. Trying to make me burp. The satellite controller did that too. But in reference to these people trying to hurt me and on trying to attack me out in public, there's videotapes of these people being in the vicinity, these people being trying to attack me and stuff like that. It's got to be on YouTube videos too. But the activities of these people, they trespassed on my mother and father's property. These people had kidnapped me and tried to hold me hostage. They even had the ransom phone calls from these people calling my mother back in the 80s when they were holding me hostage. And these people stole my Lamborghini that my mother had sent back in the 80s when I was being held hostage here in Indiana. And these people have tried to do all kinds of things. And then they'll try to say something, or they'll try to communicate something like, why won't I do business with their people? These people was involved in the murder of my parents. These people have been stalking me, holding me hostage for, this time's the longest time they've held me hostage, like 19 years. And look at the history in reference to, the history of when they kidnapped me back in the 80s. They were holding me hostage. They were trying to rape me. They were trying to steal my sperm. They were trying to steal my penis. They were trying to steal my blood, even back in the 80s. And there's other places in America that have records of these people. And my mother even went to several police departments. She even was on News Network in Chicago, I guess, when she made a video about them holding me hostage in Indiana. That has to be on YouTube too. All the information has to be on YouTube. And my mother was even in court, and the court proceedings was supposed to be recorded, and the stenographer of the information and the transcripts need to be publicized. And in reference to the information of the satellite controller and the ones that have damaged my teeth, they're some of the people that murdered my parents. They were people involved. My parents did not owe these people nothing. These people was obviously some type of bad people that didn't manage their life correctly, and then they thought they'd kidnap me and they'd steal from me. That's extortion, and all these people need to go into court. They need to file more charges against the satellite controllers. And hello, Stealth Bomber Company. In reference to the Stealth Bomber Company, my teeth are documented as protected top secret protection, meaning like, because my teeth are naturally beautiful, and my teeth was beautiful, and they're top secret, meaning like a government man doesn't have a right stealing any of my teeth. A government man doesn't have a right trying to mess up any of my teeth. They don't have a right trying to fabricate investigations, to put their hands on me, to sexually assault me. And every time they try to accuse me of something, they're always trying to steal sperm. They're trying to sell sperm on the black market, these criminals are. It's sexual assault. It's human trafficking crimes against these government people. And somebody needs to find out which government people in America had stolen my sperm, and which politician or their daughter or any of their relatives had stolen my sperm. They illegally artificially inseminated. They messed my mouth. They artificially inseminated themselves and their political families by stealing my sperm. And there needs to be court cases about these criminal German Middle Easterners trying to steal my sperm. There needs to be profiles on them. There needs to be criminal records on these people too.